Hello and welcome to Coin Lady channel. What cryptocurrency is the SEC going after next, and how long do you think crypto investors will continue to have faith in Ripple after this excerpt? By mid-2023, how much will excerpt cost? In today's Judge, we will discuss and answer all of these issues. Many people in the XRP community have tweeted at Analisa Torres, asking her to rule on the case between Ripple and the second. Proponents of Ripple and XRP had expected to hear the judge's decision by the end of last month, as had been forecast by pro-XRP attorney James Fallon. But that didn't happen, and now people are wondering what's taking so long. A video of John Deaton, CEO of a crypto law firm and an attorney, fielding questions from members of the XRP community has gone viral. Deaton explains the legal reasoning behind Judge Torres' request to postpone the summary judgment hearing. According to Deaton, Judge Torres is taking her time because she realizes how crucial a decision in this case is. He hypothesized that Judge Torres' workload in the Ripple litigation, and especially in the blockchain business, has been unlike anything she has faced before in her career. Probably never before has Judge Torres been under as much pressure as she is now. Judge Deaton was cited as a state in this message sent by Ripple, which advises Voyager to research the Supreme Court's decision on fair notice. Take the SEC's actions as an example. Regarding Binance, take a peek at the attic. He noted that these developments come at a time when others had predicted that her ruling in the case would bring regulatory certainty to the crypto business in the US. The litigation between Ripple and the SEC, he said again, is the most significant non-fraud SEC enforcement action since 1946. Deaton said after the Howey case was decided that he doesn't blame Judge Torres for how quickly she rules. This is what Deaton claims. If Judge Torres rules against Ripple, the blockchain company has threatened to take the case to a higher court. He added that the judge's ruling in favor of Ripple on summary judgment would require an explanation from her side. He explained that under such intense stress, because if her ruling goes against Ripple, it will have to be appealed to a conservative court. I can't say I blame Judge Torres for proceeding with extreme caution as she works on this ruling. If this is for Ripple, she will have to fight for it. As a result, attorney Deaton has urged the XRP community to exercise patience, as the verdict is not as cut and dry as some may think. Deaton's latest comment comes after he speculated a few days ago that Judge Torres could take up to 2 months to rule on the complaint. When Judge Torres has finished ruling on the DOPA motions, the summary judgment typically follows a few months later. Deaton claims that as a Miss Icaria friend of the court, she's speaking for thousands of XRP holders involved in the lawsuit. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple Labs, has spoken out against the chairman of the United States, whose comments were the basis for Deaton's March 31 statement that the decision could take up to 60 days. The SEC's Gary Gensler has taken heat for classifying some cryptocurrencies as securities. Thursday, Garlinghouse tweeted that the SEC chair's claim that he, rather than the statute from which his agency draws its jurisdiction, decides what constitutes a security was incomprehensible. American politicians must take this issue very seriously. In order to avoid becoming an authoritarian over a $2.2 billion overstaffed agency, Garlinghouse advised against assuming authority in ambiguous situations. In response to Gensler's claim that current securities laws cover most of the action in the crypto markets, Ripple's executive cautioned against unintentionally undermining the market by defining what is and is not covered. CEO of the SEC, Gensler is a powerful figure in American business. Since December 2020, several of the proposed legislative vehicles would, in my opinion, weaken the securities mandate if enacted. Since the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC filed suit against Ripple, Garlinghouse and its co-founder, Chris Larsen, the company has been embroiled in a legal battle with the SEC. To this day, both Ripple and Garlinghouse insist that XRP is not a security, despite what the SEC would have you believe. Multiple times, Gensler has mentioned the importance of Bitcoin lending platforms and exchanges being present to discuss SEC compliance. While the securities regulator is meeting with cryptocurrency firms, Garlinghouse says they are only doing so to gather information for the enforcement division. Businesses working in the cryptocurrency industry have complained that the SEC's lack of clear regulatory requirements makes it difficult to assure compliance. The SEC has issued a Wells notice to Coinbase, a Nasdaq-listed cryptocurrency exchange, alleging possible violations of securities law. We tried to register with the SEC Roman II, but they don't let crypto companies in. However, Gensler has insisted that any cryptocurrency tokens that aren't Bitcoin are in fact securities. Anticipation for a resolution in the lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC has increased as pro-XRP attorney James K. Fallon predicted that Judge Analisa Torres' ruling would be issued before the end of March. The adherents of SAR began to observe with growing confusion as his prediction gradually came to pass. Many people who support XR are confused by the judge's unexpected decision yesterday. Attorney John Deaton, founder of the field of crypto law, has pinpointed a small group of individuals who may know when the ruling will be issued. According to Deaton, only the court clerk and the staff of Judge Torres would be aware of when a decision in the Ripple vs. SAC case will be made. Before the judge's ruling is made public, only her staff and any clerks who assisted with research or the decision will be aware of it, as per Deaton. His most recent claim is a retort to those who believe Ripple and SEC officials will be aware of the date in order to trade XRP. Denton's comment comes just a few hours after he predicted a ruling from Judge Torres could take up to 60 days. Particularly, many proponents of XRP were dismayed when Judge Torres did not issue a ruling on March 31 as predicted by Fallon in response to a question on debt and to explain that the deadline for Judge Torres to issue a summary judgment was not yesterday. The judge's ruling could be issued today or it could be delayed for up to 2 months, he said. According to Deaton, the court typically issues a summary judgment a few months after a Dobrat's motion has been decided. As an amicus curiae, Deaton is a friend of the court who is representing the XRP community in the ongoing lawsuit. Deaton hopes that Judge Torres will rule that XRP trades on the secondary market do not constitute a security, which would benefit XRP investors. Yesterday I reported that Deaton had mentioned 4 favorable outcomes from the lawsuit that could be good for XRP holders. Deaton speculates that, out of the 4 outcomes possible, Judge Torres will rule that secondary market transactions involving HRP are not securities. If Judge Torres grants a summary judgment in SEC's favor and does not comment on XRP, Deaton has stated that he will attempt to have the court clarify the crypto asset in the same way he did with a briefcase. It's all over today. I don't claim to be an expert on money matters. Nothing I say or write should be used as a basis for making financial decisions. Please leave your thoughts in the section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up on YouTube so you don't miss any important future updates. To receive quick updates anytime a new video is posted on Coin Lady channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe and notify buttons. You may see our other XRP history videos. In the meantime, you may catch us in the video below. See you in the next video. Bye.